Howdy, I'm Bob Terry. Welcome to the Forsaken Westerns. Up next, we've got a very fun Western TV show episode. It's from an anthology series that is almost completely forgotten. But this is a great episode. It's from 1955, and it stars Lee Aker, Walter Brennan, Edgar Buchanan, Olive Carey, and Chuck Connors. It's called The Brush Roper. Sit back, relax, kick your boots up, and enjoy this. And we'll see you after the show.
My grandpa, Bate Atkins, is like a teased snake this morning. Not enough to bite himself. It's because Grandma nabbed him clear on into a corn patch to plow off the weeds.
Women. Don't figure a man's got enough to do running a cow outfit. Testing them to death with little old piddling jobs. Dang garden. Liverpool keeping that furrow! Ha!
Grandpa's an old-time cowhand, and it sure rankles him to work at anything he can't do from the saddle of a horse. Dude, go right down over there. You better keep away from Grandpa. He's pretty wound up right now. Come on, hurry. Grandpa,
What is it, boy?
why won't a Liverpool stay in the furrow?
That's spirit, my boy. True cow horse spirit. Liverpool, you quit stomping that cone! There was a time when old Liverpool was just about the best cow horse a man could set his rigging on.
Could he really catch a cow?
Catch a cow? Ha! Why, he could make the worst kind of a ridge runner steer look like he's backing up.
Gee whiz.
I recollect a roundup on the San Saba. Bad breast country. Steers so wild they watered and corn cleaver ash. Roundup crew just can't keep in sight of them cow brutes.
Golly. Pretty sure a cowhands, huh?
Oh, there was a fair to average crew, but they couldn't catch them cattle. Then along come me and old Liverpool. The first steer we sight was traveling like a cyclone with the bridle off.
That's some of us so fast they didn't know which way it went, huh?
Over rocks, under limbs, cross gullies, down slants, so steep old Liverpool's got a rump slide half the way.
Golly.
And me riding all over and half under. But we getting cattle, though. By noon grub time that first day, I caught and hog-tied 9 of them outlaw steers.
Golly. I bet some other cowhands sure left goggle-eyed.
Goggle-eyed? Why, you could have roped their eyeballs in the grapevine.
Golly.
Old Liverpool's getting too old and stove up to do any cow running now, but he still got the spirit.
Hey, Atkins!
Ho, ho, Liverpool!
Praise the Moses! Look what you done and done!
Gosh, dog, Ginny, I'm sorry. Danged if I ain't.
That ain't gonna bring my corn back that I worked so hard to get growing.
Jenny, I said I was sorry. You might have known I'd mess it up.
He ain't no farmer, Grandma. He's the best cowhand in the whole world.
Who said so?
He did, didn't you, Grandpa?
Bate Atkins, seems to me you could hush filling that boy with tall tales long enough to till my garden.
That wasn't no tall tale.
It was fact, gospel fact.
You know, Jenny, I ain't had no practice.
I know just what you're gonna say. Plowing's a piddling job, woman, for a man what growed up in the saddle. Ha!
And that's a fact, too.
Well, if it's a fact, why wouldn't you let me get Sub Doyle here to do my plowing?
Sub Doyle? Why, that cheap hoodie, he couldn't pour water out of a boot with the directions printed on the heel.
Sub Doyle.
Do you think I want to pay that blowhard wages for standing around bragging about the size of the last gobble he called up and shot?
Howdy, Sub.
Oh, hello, Sub.
I bet I had no idea you quit cow business going into farming.
Whatever I take up, Sub, I get the job done.
You sure are, Shirley. We chased runaway bulls clean across the range into your pasture last night about sundown. We come to catch him out.
Proud to meet you, Mr. Atkins, and howdy, ma'am.
I know you. champion steer roper of Texas. Seen you win at San Angelo last year. Me, I'm Cowhide.
No, I'm happy to make your acquaintance, Cowhide.
This is a rodeo bull we're after, Mr. Atkins. Belongs to Devlin Stringer Buckenstock.
He got lost off a truck over on Highway 87. Been trying to lay a rope on him for 3 days.
Sub Doyle and the champion roper of Texas. Chase a bull for 3 days and ain't touching with the rope yet. Wait until that one around.
That's Dad always says. Roping in a rodeo is one thing. Picking a cow brute up out of their brace is something else again.
Hey, what you boys need is an old breast hand.
Like you, I guess, eh?
Grandpa's the best brush hand in the whole world.
You just make it worth my time and I'll go out and catch that scallywag for you.
Well, now, I'm packing $50 in my pocket for the man who's good enough to catch him.
$50? Well, Grandpa used to catch worse of cattle for $1 a head.
Yes, son, but I guess that was a good long while ago.
You trying to say I can't do it yet?
Well, now, I never meant that, Mr. Atkins. It's just that... Oh, well, that's a bad bull. He's been whipped and spurred and rode at till he's turned chiller.
You say you know cowbrews for an old man to tamper with.
Old, huh? A man past 70 you say he's old? Well, now let's get this straight between you and me, Sub. I was running wild cattle while you and your friend Shirley here was getting your britches hung on with safety pins. And I can still get them out of the brush so thick neither one of you can crawl through on your hands and knees.
Ain't you got no call to talk ugly?
I suppose you think I'm too old, too.
I didn't say that. I just said you were talking ugly.
No, you didn't say it, but you was thinking it.
Well, there's no getting around the fact that it's been a good 20 years since you've tampered with wild cattle.
Now, ain't that great? Give a woman the best 50 years of my life, and she loses faith in me. Put down your hoe, son. Help me saddle my horse. I'm going to show a few of the folks around here just how old this old brush popper is.
Well, now, Mr. Atkins, if you're aiming to come and help us, we'd be mighty...
Help you? I aim to catch that bull myself.
Now, Bates! Bates, you promised me you wouldn't turn a hand at another thing till you plowed out my garden patch.
It ain't going to hurt. It's underway tonight. I'll catch that bull and be back here plowing inside of an hour. Unhook old liver pill there, son.
I'm going too. Ain't I, Grandpa?
You bet you're going, boy.
Bates, just because you want to risk your neck chasing after some crazy bull, there's no reason to take our grand boy along and maybe get him killed too.
You leave Cowhide alone. He's the only one around here who believes in his grandpa. I aim to show him the difference between a show-off rodeo roper and a real brush hand. Come on, son. Hey. Oh, now.
What part of your pasture do you figure that bull will be in, Mr. Atkins?
Well, if you and Doyle want to waste a few more throws on that bull, you might ride up into that open country. The mouth of the canyon is.
You figure he could be up there, eh?
Could be.
Come on, Art. We might well ride after that bull. We're just wasting our time here.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know, if that bull's the sort of a scallywag they say he is, he ain't down in that open country. He's holed up in that tall grass the other side of Panther Ridge.
Bate, ain't you ashamed sending them fellers off on that wild goose chase?
Grandpa wasn't taking no chances on Stubbs getting that $50.
Now, this is going to call for some rough riding, Cowhide. And we don't want no slipping saddles. So see that your cinches drawn up good and tight. We ain't got no use for that dog.
But, Grandpa, Duke might be a big help to us. Like that cowdog you owned one time.
That was a trained dog, boy. Yours ain't.
But Duke will never learn if we don't take him along and train him.
Why, taking Duke along is just like going out with a sorry rope or a saddle. It's too dangerous. You better tie him up. This here's a bad bull.
All right, if you gotta go, I'll take him.
Come on, boy. Let's get going. Dog, you're a hide, liver pill. I should go get my witch scissor and hit you a belt right between the horns. Blowing up your belly like that when I'm trying to cinch you up. Let that be a lesson to you, Cowhide. Don't trust none of these ornery critters. Well, hang your hide. Blow up all you want, and you run after that bull. There he is. Hang and rapid, boy, and watch that brush and knock your brains out. Liverpill! Get you, Liverpill!
Were you killed?
Dang 'em mighty. I've been aiming to get me a new rope and fix that cinch ever since I don't know when. I'll have you saddle all patched so you can skin a rabbit.
Well, looks like we've lost clear out of this bull chase. Sure does. Grandpa's afoot with his rope broke and the saddle rigging busted, and that scallywag bull quitting the country like the heel flies is after him. Maybe Grandma and the others was right. Maybe Grandpa is too old for cow running.
Let this be another lesson to you, boy. Never go to chasing wild cattle with a sorry outfit. You better go pick up old Liverpill now. Looks like that bull's getting away on us.
Looks to me like he's done got away.
Well, where's your spirit, boy? Go on, get him. I'll have this saddle patched up and ready to go before you can skin a rabbit.
Yeah, and I'll get my rope for you. It's a brand new one.
Good.
Get loose. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, confounded clabbermouth, no-account hound chewed right through his tie-up rope. Go on, get for home. Get!
Hurry up, Grandpa. Saddle up and let's get going.
Now, wait a minute. There ain't no use in rushing off in a storm. We should stop and figure where that bull would be about now.
Joe catches on that we sent him to the wrong place. He might come back and rope the bull ahead of us. Then he'd get the $50.
Thunderation. If there was just some quick way of getting that bull located.
Grandpa, look! Grandpa, I bet you Duke's trying to trail that bull.
Why, that bird-brained mutt breed, what's he know about trailing a cow brute? He'll run anything, rabbit, deer, fox, anything.
But Grandpa, if he were to take that bull's tail now, wouldn't be no time till we could locate him again. Listen at him, Grandpa. I tell you, that's what he's doing. Duke's trailing that bull.
It's probably a ground squirrel or a lizard or something.
There it is, Grandpa. There's Bull Cat, and there's Duke.
By gum, it sure looks like it. You reckon that old flea bag's got brains enough inside that skull he used to trail that bull?
Of course he has. Go on, Duke, get him, boy.
Sounds like he's got something going. You know, son, that bull ain't near got away from us yet.
Yonder he is, the bull. Duke saw the bull.
Now ain't he taking that old bull for a stroll? I never had no idea at no time that fool mutton make a cow dog. Come on.
Grandpa, are you all right?
By gum, cowhide. Looks like I got myself in sort of a bind. Got my leg caught between the limb of this poor horse on one side and the rope with a bull on the end of it on the other. Looks like nothing short of a chopping axe is going to get me loose. You reckon you could ride up the house and get Grandma to bring one?
What's happened, Cowhide? Where's your grandpa?
Old steer dragged him and old Liverpool off the cliff, and he fell 1,000 feet, straight down.
What? Good heavens.
And then when I went to look over the edge, I just knew there wouldn't be nothing but a pile of bloody bones.
Cowhide, is he dead?
Dead? Wasn't not the least bit dead, Grandma. He just up a tree.
Up a tree? What on earth are you talking about? What's your grandpa doing up a tree?
Nothing much. Just sitting there on his horse.
On his horse, up a tree? Now, Cowhide Atkins, you just settle down and tell me what has happened to your grandpa.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Grandpa's stuck in the tree, and we can't get it down till we bring the chopping axe.
Oh, land of Moses. What sort of fix has that fool man got himself into now?
Yonder he is.
Well, I declare, Bate Atkins, if you ain't a sight to behold.
Well, I'll just be gone. Hey, golly, that bull must have been crowding you pretty close running that high off the ground, old man.
Well, now, Sub, I may be an old man and may be high off in the ground. But if you just take a close look, you'll notice I got a bull on the end of my rope. Might be a good time for you young fellas to toss your loops over his horns.
Yeah, while he's standing still, can't go nowhere.
By gum, Sub, you want him tied down first?
Now, Mr. Atkins, we got him.
Cowhide, fetch my rope when I drop it down and help that sheep herder. This is a bad bull. We don't want no horses herd around here.
I declare, Bate Atkins, there's times when I get to wondering why I ever married a man like you.
Why don't you recollect, Jenny? I was the best looking and the finest cowhand in the country.
Just a fool girl notion, I guess.
Okay, boys.
Let me spell you, ma'am?
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, look out! She's fixing to fall. Steady now, Liverpool. Watch yourself, Jenny.
Faith, don't let yourself get caught.
Son, I'll trouble you for that $50 if you don't mind.
Sure, Mr. Atkins. I guess you earned it.
Well, I guess I'll go phone Devlin and tell him we caught the bull.
Sheep herder.
We? You mean Grandpa caught the bull.
Faith, are you sure you're all right?
Why, I'm fix your fiddle, Jenny. When'd you ever see this brush rope any other way?
All right, then. Let's go get that garden plowed out.
Oh, Jenny.
And that's how come Subjo went home mad and Grandma got a garden patch plowed out. I guess we showed the champion Rover of Texas a thing or two about catching outlaw cattle. Me, and Duke, and Grandpa.
Wasn't that a fun episode? And wouldn't it be a shame for that to be just lost and forgotten and never seen again? What big name stars in very early roles for some of them. Now, Olive Carey, it was no early role for her. She was the wife of Harry Carey Sr., and she was 18 years his junior. But what a magnificent presence she always has in any film she's in. My name's Bob Terry. Thank you for joining us for the Forsaken Westerns. We hope you'll join us again here next time. Have a great day.